Rocco Braz.
In pista da ballo, Enkk.
Oh no, grazie. Ah, ma questi sono bloccati.
In pista da ballo, sei pronto?
Ah, non è tanto il mio ambiente, ma va bene.
Eccoti.
Apri con un prendo opinione su cosa comprare.
Allora, io faccio... Io faccio un... Faccio finta di essere te.
Sì, sì, sì.
Quindi io...
Io sarei su B.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be
funzionato.
too conversational, so starting by catching your attention non-verbally is the right choice.
Boom! Ma ha fatto un mostro.
Ecco Enkk che balla. Ora sposto la
cringe.
camera. Aspetta che devo spostare la camera. Yes, ok, ci sono. Ma c'è quella dell'altra volta lì dietro.
Allora, praticamente continua a ballare. Chiedi se vuole un drink, balla. Chiedi con chi è ventua.
Io direi balla.
No, sicuramente è A. Ha tirato l'attenzione, adesso devi pian piano farti strada.
I'm Richard.
Jenna.
Nice to meet you.
Ecco Enkk che continua a ballare con Jenna.
That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking because it's a noisy dance floor. So that's exactly it. Very quick, then back to dancing.
Bravo, bravo Enkk.
Grazie.
Io secondo me mi allontanerei in stile moonwalk,
E questo è A, ovviamente.
Vediamo, vai tu.
Listen, Ricky. Leroy. So get it up now. So get it up now. Now. So get it up now. So get it up now. So get it up now. The money.
If you're just dancing kind of near her, then, you know, she could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer.
Ah, attenzione Enkk.
Suggerisci del brie.
Di bere. Grazie Hamed.
Di bre. Chiedi se vuole sedersi, se è stanca a ballare con i tacchi, prova a baciarla. Prova a baciarla, potrebbe essere una mossa molto chad, ma lui non è abbastanza bello, né io. Quindi andare a sedersi sarebbe la cosa che desidero di più in assoluto. Ma dirò A.
I'm thirsty, let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, minchia, tutte giuste.
Perfect, because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor to get off of there, because you know, there's only so much you can do in that noisy, busy place, and the right time to do it is when the music changes and it's a lame track.
Ecco che bevete i vostri drink blu e rossi.
Belli, anonimissimi.
So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very
Che cazzo dici? Ma che domanda?
But you think
Aspetta, passo un pelo ancora.
Qua non posso scegliere, posso dire che ha sbagliato.
Da che mondo è mondo il primo approccio è
sober? Strange, why are you in the club and
Grazie Resti, grazie.
sober?
I can't dance as well if I drink too much.
Alright, well we started now, so
Yeah, no,
be
it's
okay.
okay. No, I'm not standing.
And I think I saw you on the dance floor, but I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably.
Ecco Enkk che...
You don't like smoking.
Ti piace fumare? Dille che ti piacciono le droghe pesanti.
Potrebbe essere una... Sì, io, allora, nella mia vita direi... No, le sigarette fanno male, io sono solo per il crack. Però, al di là della gag, dille che ovviamente no, dille che è un problema anche se non fumi. Un po' beta.
No, che non è un problema.
No, è C. Dire che non è un problema sarebbe dire... contala... C. B è sbagliato.
Well, I don't smoke, but, you know, it's your choice. But I do hope one day you would quit.
Ma no, perché? Ma che cazzo dici?
Yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
Io non ho detto quello.
reminding you constantly that it's... No, not really. I just encourage you not to
Well,
distract
thank
you.
you. That would be helpful.
On one hand, you don't want to nag her, and on the other hand, you don't want to tell her it's great if you don't think it is. So this is the correct middle ground, and it's the right choice. Well
Grazie.
done.
Correct,
And so you
Enkk,
smoke,
bravo.
but do you have any other bad habits, or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or anything.
Compulsive gambler, or
No,
I don't know,
not
thief?
yet.
Like, what is it? What's the word for the people that have to steal things? Like, there's a technical.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know there
I
is
do.
one though, right?
Necro.
It's like a.
Necro
That's
something.
people that have sex with dead.
Po' borderline, Enkk.
Check necrophiliac, yeah? No.
that,
And I
I
was
don't
thinking
have that.
narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is. So, do you have any bad habits?
Mi piace.
Ma no, quello è Dio. Beh,
Rispondi onestamente.
Well, I don't think I have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't tried like super hard drugs, but a couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh.
Enkk, hai
with
provato
people.
delle droghe.
A little bit
That's good
impatient.
honesty.
Impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like a habit that really annoys people.
Okay.
Ma poi iniziare un discorso
Grazie.
sul fumare le sigarette è un po' strano, grazie Flash.
Excellent. In
Prego,
this
prego,
case,
come va?
you want to have some
Tutto a posto.
honesty, and sometimes the honesty can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like
Sennò
to
che
go
non
hiking.
facciano squash.
I take my dog and we hike in the mountains a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a
it's great.
dog!
And
Di che
let me
marca
see,
è?
Do you
yoga,
have a
I do
dream of
yoga.
like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something
No,
like
it's
this?
too
Questo
cold.
tipo.
Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the
No.
morning and they
Ah, no,
got to the
questo è
top
bravo,
by
questo è bello,
sunset or
They had help.
nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
Vediamo
don't
cosa
think I would
succede.
it's
Yeah.
kind of easy.
No, you would do it.
I like to think I would.
Un po' troppo questa
If you put me
discussione,
there.
la stai
So
portando,
you
bro.
hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports. I tried climbing recently. Sometimes I
Squash.
play squash.
Ecco,
Used to play
eccolo.
tennis, but I guess now I just go to the gym a few times a week, and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
Uff.
Questo è difficile.
Ma allora, non c'è mai una risposta che fa ridere. La risposta giusta è: sì, vado in palestra a guardare gli altri. Non è che... No. Il pacco da sé è... Dille che non sembra che vada in palestra. Ma lui o lei?
Lui.
Vabbè, la traduzione. Chiedile di cosa diavolo parla. Chiedile cosa puoi fare per sembrare. Di.
Sicuro?
Ah, ma sì, ovviamente di.
Yeah. What I look too what skinny?
A little.
No, I always
Guarda
thought-
sto cazzo!
What do you think I could do to?
Ma sì, mostra
You think I need to bulk up
vulnerabilità,
and get
lasciala
bigger?
parlare, ascolta.
So then look
Maybe,
at my
uh,
jeans. They wouldn't fit. My
you buy
shirt
new
wouldn't
ones.
fit.
Grow out your beard.
Beard?
Come te, bro.
Me
Beards are manly.
macho, yeah.
Yeah. And weights.
And then you'd like me more. But you already like me.
You asked if you would look more manly.
Ah, yeah. But you like more manly in general.
Sure.
Alright. Really? You would ask that of a girl that you're romantically interested in? Not the right time, not the right place, and it kills
Ma
all
non
the
capisci un
attraction. So,
cazzo di
no.
niente. Stai
I'm trying to
zitto.
guess. I mean, when I look at you, I think you're kind of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
Ah, entriamo nel tuo
I actually
campo.
studied dance.
Dance?
I did.
You studied
I did.
dance?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like ballet schools and stuff, but you can
It's,
study.
there's music at the university too. It's an art school. But yes,
Ah.
dance, ballet, jazz, hip hop.
Yeah, cool. Justin
lot of
Timberlake,
things.
Usher.
Yes.
Ecco,
exactly.
proprio come te,
That's what we
Enkk.
do here.
Nice one. And so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something
I
a
actually
dancer or
own a
something?
dance studio.
Beh, tocca a te.
Allora, ovviamente, vabbè,
Potrebbe anche essere la gag, cioè ovviamente fai corsi per stripper in maniera da gag.
Non so se mi stai baitando.
No, 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 decidi tu, decidi tu.
Ma sì, dai, andiamo da A. Che si rida, va.
No, magari è giusto,
Wait a minute. So you were studying dance, and now you've got a dance school, and you're everything to do with dance. So let me guess, is it like a stripper school, like teaching strippers? You know, like poles and
Are you joking?
how to do that lap dance and all that
You're
stuff.
serious?
Yeah, because it's big business. Because strippers make a lot of money. They can pay.
Do you think that's flattering?
No, but it's like a business, right?
It
How
E
would
is.
perché
make
tu
more
pensi
money?
che fare quel lavoro sia invece degradante? È il femminismo?
That's rude.
E il gender?
That's not nice.
No, it's nothing. What, you don't
Ma
like
succhiami il
strippers?
cazzo,
Children,
coglione.
no,
My
no.
auntie was a stripper.
È il mio
That's
appuntamento
rude that you don't
preferito.
like strippers.
I don't think I want to keep talking to you.
Well,
Ah,
I think
yeah,
you
Victor
do.
Laszlo ti farà la cazziata, Enk.
I think it's better that you fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to continue talking to you.
Mamma mia,
You're like the
ma va.
rudest girl I've ever met. You're definitely a stripper. And I will go
Oh, che brutto
very
finale.
happily.
Il drink.
That was
l'hai
uncalled
pagato.
for, man. Very rude. Should be ashamed of yourself.
Dai,
cazziata.
Andrea, una volta che ascolto il tuo consiglio mi mandi in culo.
Dai, dai, fai tu, fai tu. Siamo C.
Ah, probabilmente la
Dance school, that's cool. So what?
Ho perso il mio juice, il mio mojo.
No, it's for little kids, so
Ballet.
ballet, beginners
Ballet?
ballet and jazz.
And how long are the classes normally?
They're about an hour every week. Yeah,
Okay, and you teach them
multiples.
yourself, or it's
I
your
do.
school, right?
No, yeah, I teach them myself.
And other people teach sometimes, or it's...
No. We have I have an assistant who's just kind of there to help because there's so many
Okay.
kids.
Ma stai allungando il brodo.
About 2 years.
That's good, and it's going well, yeah?
Yeah, it's going very well. We do recitals. It's fun.
How many people in a class normally,
About
children?
10.
That's not bad, so quite
Yeah.
busy.
It is busy. A couple classes a week, 2 or 3 classes a week.
Sì, sì. Vediamo cosa ti dice.
You could have been so much more interested in here. It's a very rich subject to talk about. There is a lot of passion and emotion attached to it, but you asked a couple
Ma
of
sei
boring
tu che fai le
questions
domande.
and it can
Ma
easily
sei tu che
die
hai
out
fatto le
now.
domande di merda, ma che vuoi?
I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh.
May I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ma che fai? Tocchi, questo è gravissimo.
fingi di leccare e dici che vedi che a lei fa
Parla,
pezzo.
cosa?
No,
Andrea,
fingi di
che faccia-
leggerla. Ok. Fingi di leggerla.
No, fermo. Posso sapere come si fa a fingere di leccare?
Che ne so, fingi di leccare l'avambraccio, non lo so. Facevi il gesto con la lingua.
Ah, belli questi tatuaggi. Ah,
E-
sai,
e-
una cosa.
E dici... E fingi di leggerla e dici che vedi che a lei piace fare sesso con più uomini
Ma cosa?
contemporaneamente.
Ma che... Vabbè.
Chiedi qual è l'idea
Sì.
alla base e dille che non ti
No,
piacciono.
ovviamente B per i tatuaggi è sempre B. O fingi di leccarla anche.
Vai,
Però in
proviamo.
questo caso è B.
B. Vabbè, proviamo un...
So what's written there? I like to get fucked by a bunch of guys in all
No.
of my...
No.
Oh,
Not.
Ma ti ho detto
okay.
B!
No, that's not even funny.
l'ho
I
messo
don't
per il
find it
meme,
funny, but it's
scusami.
not.
what's wrong? You don't like having sex with loads of men, or what? What about just me? Do you want to tattoo my name?
Unbelievable stuff
I tell you
touching
what,
me.
after we do the thing we're gonna do, you're gonna tattoo my name.
No, and you need to go.
On your-
you
I
need
don't know,
to go
somewhere
now.
very visible.
Seriously?
È andata male,
Seriously,
Broski.
fuck you.
What?
Go.
But come on, you got tattoos. You know what that means? It means you're
That means
kinda
nothing.
easy,
That
or-
means nothing. No. Fuck you. Go.
Parole
Alright,
forti.
keep it down. Alright, catch you later. Maybe have some drinks and I'll catch you later when you're chilled out.
Ora se la ride.
That was uncalled for, man. Very rude. Should be ashamed of yourself.
Victor Laser. Questa B?
This is interesting. You've got like coordinates here. What's that? Is some something special there.
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like
and
the most beautiful place or something?
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went, so very special.
So the idea is that you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Nice, I get it. Cool.
La donna ride.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
La
true.
donna ride.
Cool. If someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
So I think that's probably enough about me.
Ah, eccoti, ora ti voglio.
It's kind of strange, right? So I'm not like an accountant or whatever. So I make videos for YouTube, so I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Different videos, like in different subjects, giving advice about health and different things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and you know when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
È uno youtuber, Enkk.
That's how you make the money.
That's what's paying me, like 1 cent each one or whatever, and it adds up.
Interesting. Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
Ma che programma è, Andrea?
Dille sì, mi hai scoperto, sono gay e la tocchi.
Sono anche in dubbio su C. No, non c'è una risposta classica del tipo no, mi piace la figa, però il cazzo occasionale non si rifiuta. Vabbè.
Forse la E. La E?
No. Non c'è nessuna buona qua. Forse la D.
La D?
It's funny you should say that, because I do have, you know, certain feelings of, you can just see, like, I'm touching you,
You're
but it
super
doesn't
gay.
mean anything because I'm gay, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's cool.
That's pretty smart.
Very gay. You feel it, right? That's why there's no chemistry.
None.
Un po' strong, un po' coraggioso. Non lo
When
farei
a
nella
girl
vita
challenges
reale.
you don't want to get angry, you don't want to get defensive, right? So this is the perfect response. Well done for choosing. You know when you date guys or meet guys...
Enkk, ti ho dato un aiuto perché io lo sapevo.
Because for me it's definitely not...
No, I try not to.
it's not the best, right?
No, it doesn't always seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, most people go into clubs, they're just looking for something that's not serious, right? That's the general thing.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends only. Yeah, so I try not to.
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too drunk. We've managed to find this quiet place for conversation. So it's maybe, we shouldn't categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
Questo è letteralmente il cervello a un certo punto che ti dice: vuoi fare escalation sessuale? Ok.
Ok, Enkk, allora tu adesso vuoi fare escalation sessuale. Sono un po' tutte weird, per questa escalation
Mamma
sessuale.
mia.
Però lascio fare a te, t'ho un po' trollato, ma sono tutte weird, per cui...
O B o C, secondo me. Dipende. No, probabilmente A.
Can I just, you just got a little bit...
Yeah,
little bit here.
sure.
Nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Cute little ears. Hidden away.
La donna ride.
Thank you.
Exactly. So what have you got here? You've got playfulness and a little bit of sexuality, which is the perfect way to escalate things physically.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied, and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked, and everyone called me ugly, so it was just unhappy. But it's okay, I'm right now. But
You're very handsome now.
Aw. Mamma mia, holy fuck. Che schifo. Porca troia. A potrebbe funzionare, ma dipende come la dice.
Tocca. Io direi B.
Forse anche E potrebbe essere something. Ma il meglio mi sa che si riferisce al cazzo.
well, thanks, but to be honest, you know, you haven't seen the best part of me. And when you do, well, let's leave it as a surprise, but, you know.
No, I don't think it's going to be a surprise.
Sì, ma fatti una risata, porca troia.
That was you outside my window.
Don't need the spy to tell us. Maybe a little small.
What are you talking about? It's massive. Look, feel it.
Oh
Come
my
on, get your
God.
hands
Enkk.
on it. Come on. Where are you going? Don't leave
Vabbè,
me
ma in
here
un
with a massive
secondo.
card on. It's just not polite, is it?
Quindi D,
Vabbè.
bello da parte tua dirlo.
D, dai, vediamo D.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. Thanks.
You're welcome. I mean it.
It's going to be very hard to resist the response, oh, thank you, you too, or something like that. And actually, it's much better not to, because you've got into a great position where she's the one saying nice things about you, and you want to keep her in that position where she's the one working harder than you are. Yeah, let's have a drink.
Ooh, that's deep, bro.
Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Come vabbè, ciao. Ma chi cazzo ha fatto i sottotitoli?
Vabbè, un po' a caso.
I haven't
Automatici,
been
secondo
talking for
me.
long, but to me, it's going pretty well so far. So I'm happy I came and talked to you.
Me too.
Ah. Lavoro.
Lavoro nel guardaroba di un locale. Calmati un po' e parla di cose mondane.
No, non ci si può calmare perché è un'escalation, quindi assolutamente no. Chiedi se vedi qualcuno. Ma se dovesse essere così te lo direbbe lei. Non è affar tuo se lei vede qualcuno. Sarà lei in caso premurarsi di dirlo. B è un po' troppo strong.
Like, what do you say we just get out of here and go back, you know, go back to my house? Nothing like too crazy, but just more comfortable there to hang out.
No, I think it might be too early to go to your house.
Facciamo altre due domande e poi sei pronto, ok?
Yeah, cool. Or we can stay here for a little bit and see what happens.
Okay, I would like that.
Vabbè, dai,
No, too soon. I know there's this phrase about striking while the iron is
too
hot,
soon, bro.
but in this case, it's better to let the tension kind of sit for a while and do it in a very smooth way, not kind of like, oh, she's kissing me, she's letting me do stuff, I need to take her home right now. Seems a little bit eager, a little bit predatory, a little bit aggressive.
Ma è un'escalation, un'escalation non può scendere.
Ah, è cambiato, eh?
I mean, o A o D?
Devi decidere tu, bro.
You know what, I'm actually really hungry, so what do you say we get out of here and go eat something? I've got some wine.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number, see you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone, put your number in there, and I don't know, meet in a few days or something, yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Instead of saying, let's go back to my place, which usually gets a no, you want to make it a little bit more, you know, undercurrent, but not specific.
Numero falso, non credo.
L'obiettivo era il numero di telefono, risultati bene.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by...
Risultati bene.
3 di 15 di cui una per il meme.
That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking because it's annoying.
Adesso provo io. Il re. Anche il re. Il re. Burrata.
Di già? Sei appena entrato nella stanza.
Ma è sempre la stessa cosa.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, can I help you?
Don't look surprised, come on. I know you were just reading that book and you're like, oh, there's a guy, I hope he comes and picks me up. I'm just gonna pretend I'm reading this book and he'll think I'm really smart. And here I am.
Is this
It's your lucky day.
Is this a shtick? Are you trying to be funny?
Dick, well, I mean, it's a happy moment for you because I've
Oh
come
my
and talked
God.
to you.
I
Forse
can't tell
però...
if you're joking.
questo era per il meme, te lo volevo dire, però
I
Enkk.
mean, there you are, blonde hair.
Enkk?
sì.
Enkk era per il
Nice, by
meme.
the way.
Okay, first of all, I don't need
Avresti
to
potuto
explain my
aggiungere,
choices to
si
you.
sa che le donne non
You're
sanno
trash.
leggere.
So,
Potrei
why don't
stare
you
ancora
just
più nel meme.
go?
Well, that's one option, and I do like feisty girls, so maybe we could go
Oh
together.
God. Well, I actually have a
You've got a little
boyfriend.
bit of spirit.
Per il
You've got
meme.
a boyfriend.
I've got a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? He's like your gay best friend that you go shopping with.
No,
ma quanto
he's
va avanti?
my boyfriend who wouldn't like you.
I don't need him to like me as long as you like me.
I don't like
and you
you.
do like me.
I don't. Really, you're very offensive. And even if I didn't have a boyfriend, this would never happen. Because you're truly a disgusting human being.
Well,
La Madonna.
Ma quanto
It's my
dura?
opinion, and it's the only opinion that matters in regards to how this progresses.
you're going to change your mind, trust me.
I'm
We're just
not.
going to spend a bit more time together.
You don't know more about my mind than I do. I can assure you.
Well, look, your boyfriend's not here, and you're going to like me. Trust me, everyone likes me.
I don't like you. I already know. I know.
You will.
Ma basta, abbiamo capito.
Really, I'm just trying to read. And you're.
Trying to read.
I'm.
Come on. not this
Oh
again.
my God. Okay. No, seriously. It's not funny. You're offensive, and I think you would have better luck with someone else.
I've lots of good luck with
I'm
everyone.
sure you do.
Yeah.
You have ruined any.
Ma è troppo, ma dura troppo sto audio.
Basta, abbiamo capito, è sbagliato.
Listen, it's not about my chance, about your
Ma
chance.
basta!
Today's your lucky day. So put the book down.
Ti
Let's
denuncia.
get to know each other. Richard.
Richard, let me tell you something. On my lucky day,
Yeah,
on my worst day,
today.
I can do better than you. So, I'm
Unlikely,
not interested.
unlikely.
Holy shit.
I think that
È devastato.
an unemployed homeless man would be an okay choice between the two of
Ma
you.
perché
Why am
un
I
homeless
unemployed?
man non è che...
I'm not surprised.
I have a home.
Well, aren't you special?
Okay, now put the book down. Let's,
Really,
Let's,
you should go. My boyfriend will not like you.
boyfriend. What? He's coming here.
Yeah, he'll be here. We're going on a date, actually.
Is he a little midget that I can just pick up and?
No, he's like a football player, American football, or men are men.
Sta
They're bigger
inventando,
than English
evidentemente.
football guys, I guess. Look, I guess I'll go, but look, I'm gonna leave you my business card.
I don't
so
want
that-
it.
I know that now you don't want it. Blah,
Ma è
blah, blah,
troppo,
but
bro.
anyway, I'll leave it now, and you won't call me now.
No.
But one night when you're at home, feeling a little bit randy, maybe touching yourself.
Oh
and your
my
boyfriend's
God,
out of
seriously.
town,
You need to
weekends
just
out of
go.
town.
Just
Yeah, I'll go now.
Secondo me improvvisano
Yeah.
questo.
When he's out of town and you're feeling, a little bit freaky.
Oh my God.
And I'll come round and
you just go.
yeah, I'm going.
Just
So
go.
call me.
No.
Now that was funny, of course, and in the game, definitely, and you should carry on choosing funny choices. However, in real life, bear in mind the overall concept that when you approach a woman, you should be trying to brighten up her day, make her feel good, give her some, interesting
beccato che
feelings.
stavi memando.
And
Sì,
by
sì, ma
doing
non è la
very
prima volta,
aggressive,
però,
obviously you're doing the opposite, and it's really bad karma.
Vai, questo.
Hey, excuse me, can I get your advice on something, please?
Sure.
All right, well, what it is, I'm just on the way to shopping mall, and it's my friend's birthday. She's a girl, and I've left it to the last minute, but I need to get her something. And actually, I was looking at you. You've got very similar style.
Ma questa cosa è la stessa cosa che ha detto anche l'altro appuntamento.
Like a cool birthday.
Grazie, Brian.
$30 to $70. What do you think's good?
What's the nature of your relationship?
Oh, friend. She's just a friend, like for a few years.
Does she like music?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I would say it's always better to get something that's an experience than something you can hold. So maybe
Okay.
cheap concert tickets.
Nice. Yeah, that might be good actually. And there's this box office place. I could go and see what they've got. and see. So yeah, very good. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm Richard, by the way.
Brenna.
Nice to
Grande
meet you.
Richard.
In situations like a coffee shop or in the daytime, an opinion opener works very well to get you into a conversation. And notice that you don't stay standing, you make sure that you sit down in the process of asking the question to get you sitting together. So it's the correct option.
Un po' invasivo, bro.
Sì, infatti, comunque. Scopre.
Scopri qualcosa di lei. Ma scopri nel senso che...
Nel senso di togliergli i vestiti. Usa un libro per metterti in mostra e cosa vuoi.
Ma volevo provare, guarda, allora, siccome scopri qualcosa di lei potrebbe scoprirla spogliandola, forse il libro, usa un libro per metterti in mostra.
Actually, I like audiobooks as well.
Se
Do you like
aspettavo il
audiobooks?
giullerone mi risubavo
Because
fra un
sometimes
mese
I'm in,
per
you
la
know,
vari.
in my car,
TV minore di 3.
one of my cars. If I'm in like the Lambo, it's cool. I like audiobooks normally. I don't know, like psychology or something like that. If I'm chilling in the rolls, then I want.
Ma non è quello che ho detto, bro.
Maybe inspiration.
E ti metti in mostra.
Maybe drinking some champagne or something because it's got a little fridge, and maybe I want something more, yeah, like inspirational, like a biography of some legendary person or something like that. And I guess, you know, when I'm at home, I've got like
non volevo
surround
flexare.
system in every room. How many rooms? I don't know, 16 rooms or something like that. So I can have the audiobook like tracking to every room that I'm in. And when I'm home, I don't know, yeah, maybe a novel or something in one of the jacuzzis or
Grazie, Can.
underwater speakers in the swimming pool. Listen to audiobooks there as well. So yeah, I really love audiobooks. They're great.
I see that. That's a lot of information. Very interesting.
Of course.
Of course.
This is great. Actually, you know, it's quite funny. So it's just so dumb it might work if you didn't actually mean it. So much better to keep the attention focused on
Era
her,
giusta, eh?
not be going off on any kind of monologue, especially
Grazie
one
per
that
l'anno,
is
pezzo.
showing off.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But
Era giusta, era giusta.
It's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and then can be working at home, lying in bed.
Sono un Crypto King.
Generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of
Come Hank.
an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sesso, Ed salvo i corsi di sesso.
Scopri se le piace il suo lavoro, lo fa solo per soldi, dille che non
Ma
sa.
sono tutte e tre tremende.
No, questa non è male.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Ma
Great. You
ma
feel like you're
all'università
making a
spara.
difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to
Era
these
giusta.
people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's cool.
Try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money and then they
Vedi,
come
bro,
home
però
and
le
they
conversazioni
hate it.
così all'inizio sono
Someone
tutte un
like
po'
you that
pallose.
actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
Gracias.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
Onesto.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
What does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example,
Ma secondo te lei
Kind of
anche
started
potrebbe
with
essere
an
un
overview of
insegnante
American values,
dall'età che ha?
which was really interesting.
like freedom.
In America,
and stuff.
sì.
Things like that, and even more so,
Anche qua.
for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
Che cazzo dici?
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Oh, la tipa dietro entra anche lei. Che di cosa si tratta? Suggerissi che si tratta di inventare Doug Burger. Sfidala così lei ti spiegherà perché è importante. Vabbè, dai, sempre le
American
solite.
culture, what's that?
Sempre
It's
sta
like,
cosa dell'America.
Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe and all that stuff.
Non ci sono
Sure,
domande
part of
così
it.
cringe per adesso.
Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure, that is all
Yeah?
relevant. Yeah.
Oh wow. So it must be really interesting for the students. They're not.
Kanye, mi sembra un po' esagerato.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of
Signore
seeing
Kanye
how
West.
the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how
Ciao,
Americans
Tizzone.
think.
And
Kanye
why
vi
is it
spit.
useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and at some point they'll be interacting.
Sui.
They'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess
is
it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive. You know, it's kind of
It could be
everywhere.
said, yes.
And
Nice.
when someone has something that they actually
Oh,
care
no,
about,
no, no,
you
no,
don't wanna
no.
tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good to give them some validation on something like
Ah,
this,
ok,
you know,
era
the job
giusto.
that she's
È giusto,
obviously
giusto.
passionate about.
Ok.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me.
Oh.
I've got this problem
Non ti
where
c'è una
I can't print all the
Ma
copies
sei
that
di
I
un
need,
cringe.
but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home.
Colpo di
And then I
scena.
have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
A parte che la sua domanda è... Bah, io non ti dico.
Look, to be honest, did you see that girl that just walked by? Yeah, she's gone now, but she had like amazing long legs and just the perfect ass on there, and she just
Beh, la
looked
verità.
back and winked at me or something, like smiled, and I was just totally distracted. But anyway, give me a second to chill, hang on. So,
Grazie, fioi.
something about work, yeah? Problem at work?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
It's not important.
she was unbelievable, to be
Okay.
honest. Yeah. Okay, but that's cool. So, problem at work, but otherwise all good in your life.
Yeah.
The lesson here is that there's one thing being honest, which is, you know, saying actually that girl distracted me, and then there's another when you're going into all the detail and
Dai, non
Ma
è-
aggiunti lui i
girls just aren't
dettagli.
ready for that.
B.
Well, look, I mean, we all have these problems at work, and if you've got this colleague that you don't like, then you can just ignore them, or I don't know,
What?
deal with it somehow.
Ma non stava parlando di quello, bro.
Colleague.
Yeah, you had problems at work or something, right?
Bro, mi hai trollato.
Però c'era la fica! Non ho
Printing,
letto,
well,
non ho
that's
letto.
okay.
Ma no, era... Minchia, se era, non avevi sentito e
Just
stai
use
sul
the screen
generico.
instead of printing or something like that. iPads. give them some
Scusami, mi
screen
sono
on
lasciato distrarre dalla fica.
Oopsie, looks like you got distracted by the sexy girl.
Beh sì, anche... Affanculo,
Well, when you have a problem... Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but, you know, I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by.
Oh,
You got
ok.
your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where's
Ah, proprio questi ultimi 2 anni?
Sì, sì. Ma no, è prima del Covid mi
In
sa
Europe,
super
I've been
Seducer.
in Prague, Russia, Ukraine,
Perfetti, proprio i posti giusti.
Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Russia. Okay. Dile che è noioso perché non vuoi fai dire che il tuo viaggio preferito è stato in Thailandia e racconti delle esperienze sessuali. Dile che non sei mai stato, ma ti piacerebbe andarci.
Ma il Grand Canyon sarebbe la figa, credo.
Non credo.
I actually went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago.
Grazie a chi no.
In the car from LA, and I think they have a limited number of people they let in, which is quite good. You know, it's not like full of hotels and Burger Kings and stuff, right?
Yeah,
it's quite protected.
There's quite a few. Yeah, it's a national park, so it's very protected.
And we went before sunset, saw the sunrise, stayed there all day, watched the sunset, stayed overnight, and then went back. So it was, very, very beautiful. I'd like to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is okay because it's kind of connected to the subject, but it's not the best answer because you're talking about yourself and your own experiences, and it would be more interesting to her. There'd be better connection if you kept it focused on her. Oh, should I say that? No. Oh.
I've
run out of things to say.
Che succede?
Bro. Di qualcosa.
You know, I hate awkward silences, but the good thing is that's only because we don't know each other too well, so won't have any when we're great friends, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Grazie, Rossi, grazie di sorlazzo.
What do you like to do for fun?
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something I try to do whenever I can.
Vorrei giocare a volleyball col suo sedere, ora dirà.
School, but since then I didn't. But they play. I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
in a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian.
Hobbies. Dille che è una cosa stupida, c'è Putin è un diavolo e i russi sono solo degli idioti.
Wow, ma è centratissimo questo dialogo, eh?
Russia. And Russian, that's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country or better language?
Well, I know that, there's certainly the people sometimes think that maybe Europe is more interesting or safe or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing stuff up. Look at
Putin
all
is
these
just one facet
of
a very complicated place.
Lots of vodka, bears, snow. Isn't it just like a desolate wasteland full of horrible people?
It's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with alcohol.
1 foot gold digging and beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of if you go beyond Moscow. I think you would find in the small towns people are really pleasant.
Un po' troppo, però.
Pleasant. It's wonderful.
Sounds disastrous.
And also, look at they have literary giants. Dostoevsky, he's amazing.
Yeah,
some people like Tolstoy.
He was pretty good, but look at all the politics and stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist or something?
No, I'm not a communist. And actually, neither.
You don't love freedom and the American way and all that?
Russia is not a communist country.
No, but it's like how long's Putin been in power? Like 100 years or something, you know? And he used to be the boss of the KGB. It's just a...
Yeah, FSB. Yeah. Well, I think if you can separate yourself at all from one aspect, you don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil, is what you're telling me.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And neither are they.
I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
The lesson here is to try and be empathetic. So if someone's taken the time to study Russian, why don't you find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy. It's a lot harder than other subjects, so...
Dovevamo.
Русский? Тоже говорю.
Точно?
Да. Очень хорошо, конечно.
Откуда ты знаешь?
Просто. И,
Ma i sottotitoli qua che servivano?
As well. Not only Russian. 我会说一点中文 Chinese.
Oh wow.
请说了吗？你好漂亮。
Io come faccio
Sei
io?
letteralmente tu, questo sei proprio tu.
他喜欢日本語だ。
È proprio quello che dici tu.
Sì, di Pyongyang, perché questo gioco...
3 parole di ogni lingua.
Arabic. Salam alaikum.
Malekun salam, Habibi.
Yeah. This. German. Yeah, German. Got quite good German. Been a while. Schnell, los. Show me your papers, like this. Hablo español.
Hablo.
Yeah. Habla is girl. Hablo, man.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well.
Grazie, John. Questo è troppo, John. Meglio di no.
Just
Grazie
last
però.
words.
No. But I speak those as well. But
Grazie, Boschi.
I speak most languages. There's just, you know, when they have like this tribe in the Amazon and they don't meet the outside world, or they communicate with clicks and whistles. I'm not so good with those. But
well.
otherwise, pretty much every language I can speak.
Ha parlato in italiano, Richard?
We should, if you like languages.
Eccone?
Sì, ma se ho capito bene è
Era
meglio
hot
che sia
ticket.
stato coperto da una donazione.
Okay.
And
Perché?
other things, but languages.
E te lo scrivo su WhatsApp.
Okay, cool.
Mi ha salvato,
That's
John.
nice, but again, it's always better to keep the conversation focused on her. It's an interesting subject, right? There's a lot to say about it. She's got a lot of feelings, a lot of things that she can
LOL,
say about it.
veramente?
Why not use that as an opportunity to
credo di
connect,
se ho sentito
rather
bene,
than
sì.
talking about yourself?
Detto una parola con la
She
F.
actually asks you, which she logically might if you give her the
Meno male.
chance.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent.
No, era
Do I still sound
Fussolini.
British to you?
Yes.
Oh, mi sono distratto, non ho seguito niente. Sto guardando la chat.
Aspetta, questo è troppo facile.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences. So
Questo è troppo facile. Dille che la trovi davvero bella e vuoi iniziare ad uscire. Dille cosa le fa piacere fare nel tempo libero. Dille che ti piacerebbe e vorresti rivederla. Enkk.
listen, I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think you're stunning, and
sta,
I want to take you on a
delicato.
very romantic date. Dinner,
Very.
candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately, I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Aia.
Room, is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, you know,
Sbagliato,
double
bro.
date, and if it goes
Sbagliato,
well, you
bro.
No, I don't think so.
could ditch him.
I'm pretty serious about him.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It's great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go for... No, it was okay. All right, see ya.
Bye.
It's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work.
Porca puttana.
No, è perché c'è un
What's he like to
fidanzato.
do in...
no, ti dice magari apposta.
Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I had
Narghileh.
at the time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore... I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah, so we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
Oh!
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do. And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I
Ma
love
basta hiking, squash.
yeah.
A girl who
Squash.
likes fishing.
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's
Digli quanto ti piace andare a
interesting.
pescare.
I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well. You know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Squash, squash.
Well, that's something else we could do one day. Like take
Beach,
some
squash.
bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Cool.
Toccare il viso
Are you
attraverso il
interested in
tavolo.
psychology?
Yeah.
Io anche le
Have you
faccio il
ever done a
test
psychology
psicologico,
test called
il cubo.
Alright, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes. And I want you to
No.
imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape, anything you like. And in that landscape, there's a cube somewhere. And describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah,
It's floating.
okay,
It's small, like the size of a die.
okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Okay, it's green.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big. And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Ma che sta dicendo questo?
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing. It's a paint,
Okay.
and it looks very healthy.
Non so questo test di merda cosa...
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And somewhere there are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Carino questo.
Ah,
Sì, sì, ma un po'...
and
un
the
off
final
topic,
thing,
bro.
Somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself. And if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego, but it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's
La storia di
really
Gallagher.
bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man, so it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, but he's not like an absent. This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it.
Potreste usare la tecnica del cubo, ragazzi. Poi vi inventate un sacco di stronzate per descrivere.
Is this better if you can do without it? But if you'd like some, you know, little tricks and tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option.
Ma che palla.
Listen, I think things are just going swimmingly between us. So I've just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my plan. You seem like an adventurous girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, you know, doing different things. So what we're going to do, you're going to go to that restroom and I'm just going to bang your brains out.
Oh my God. No. No. Just.
Well, just quickly, 3-4 minutes. I know you're busy.
I don't even know what to say. It's so.
I know you're happy. I know you're happy.
No.
You can say thank you. It's going to be great. Let's go now.
You're a pervert, and I want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have.
I'm going to
Really,
leave.
you need to leave.
I'm going to leave the table.
No, yeah.
I tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love it. I'm going to leave the table. I'll go and wait. Get ready, you know, so to speak.
You go do that.
You come and join me in like 30 seconds so that people don't see us going together. All right? So you're going to come in 30 seconds, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You'll be there?
No, I won't be there. Just go. Go to the bathroom.
I don't need to go to the bathroom. I don't need to
I'm not going with
use
you.
the bathroom. In
Listen, really, this is totally inappropriate, extremely offensive, and I have been very clear.
I get it. You're a shy girl, but trust me, this is gonna be like the best 5 minutes of your entire
No, seriously,
life.
just
Wonderful.
Just leave. Get lost. No more. I don't want. Not another word.
You do
nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
Just
creeping me out.
Just give me.
No.
Bella però, bella.
I am serious. You're extremely creepy. I want you to leave.
Extremely creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Look, okay, look, I've had it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
Okay,
oh,
just
please
I
take $1 million. No, I don't want it. No,
it.
I don't want it. Here, have these Lamborghini keys. Drive it. No, I don't want it. Okay, fine.
Go.
I'm going.
Vabbè.
True gentleman.
Vabbè. Questa.
So you like
Credo che sia la scelta normale.
Exactly right. It flows
Okay,
very
okay.
smoothly to find something.
Dille ciao, stringere la mano a lungo, freddamente dille ciao, un abbraccio per salutarla e poi prova a baciarla.
Okay, so I'm gonna get going, but it was lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Come give me a little hug. Too soon?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh,
cool, you know,
Jesus fucking Christ.
The surprise kiss never works. Remember that a kiss should only come after you've created a nice seductive bubble and she wants it.
True
And she's
gentleman.
giving you all the signs that she...
Vabbè, dai, ragazzi. Questa.
Ma
Well, look, I
stringevano
should be
lungo e
heading
tirano
off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you and yeah, see you. Bye.
No, ma come?
Ma dai, chiedi il numero.
Oops, you know, you got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Bene, va bene, va bene.
In
7.
situations like a coffee
7.
shop or in the daytime, and
Sarebbe da rifare con il signor Patrizio questa cosa, bro.
Sì.
Non male. Enkk, ragazzi, vi do una
Ok.
buonanotte. Sì, vado prima che domani vado in palestra che ci sta.
locali.
Sì. Vi mando un abbraccio e vi saluto, noi ci vediamo domani. Grazie Enkk, grazie a tutti i sub, grazie anche a Simo che è stato qua. Ringrazio tutti i ragazzi che si sono iscritti, ringrazio tutti i ragazzi della chat e auguro anche a lei, signor Enkk, e a tutti
Un bacino.
una buona Simone. Sì, buona Simone. No, stavo leggendo Osta Simone e mi è venuto fuori Simone.
Ecco qua.
Osto
Buonanotte,
Simone.
bacini.
Buonanotte, ciao ragazzi, buonanotte a tutti.
Perché non staccherete più gli occhi da www